Going to call to order this regular meeting of the Board of Directors of Oxford Preparatory Academy, July 16th, 2018. Open session at 5 o'clock p.m., closed session at 5:10 p.m., returning to open session at 7:15 p.m. Meeting location is Oxford Preparatory Academy, Saddleback Valley Campus, 22882 Lumont Drive, Lake Forest, California, and teleconference location, Oxford Preparatory Academy, South Orange County Campus, 23000 Via Santa Maria, Mission Viejo, California. The public, including public attending a teleconference location, are invited to address the board regarding items listed on the agenda. Comments on an agenda item will be accepted during consideration of that item or prior to consideration of the item in the event of a closed session item. Please turn in comment cards to the board secretary prior to the item you wish to speak on. Start with a call to order. And at the far end of the table, Mr. Jackson.
Present.
I didn't even get to say that you were vice chair. Mary Campos, member.
Present.
Joshua Teeple, member.
Present.
Priscilla Trichet, secretary.
Present.
And Joseph Haney, chairman. Present. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda for the regular board meeting for July 16th, 2018. It is recommended the Board of Directors approve the agenda for regular board meeting for July 16th, 2018. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Oops, go ahead.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed? This motion passes unanimously. Public announcement of reason for closed session. A, conference with legal counsel, anticipated litigation, Government Code 54956.9 D4, one case. B, conference with legal counsel, ongoing litigation, Government Code 54956.9 D1. A, Oxford Preparatory Academy versus Ed Lighton Learning Solutions. And B, Oxford Preparatory Academy versus Chino Valley Unified School District. C, conference with legal counsel, anticipated litigation, Government Code 54956.9 D2, two cases. And D, employee discipline, dismissal, and release. Do we have any comment cards? Seeing none, we will go into closed session at 5:12 p.m. From closed session at 8 o'clock p.m. Public report of action taken in closed session. The board did two things. They not empowered the board chair to complete negotiations on finalizing the memorandum of understanding with Capistrano Unified School District, and approved and executed an amended and restated tolling agreement for its litigation involving Susan Roach and Ed Lighton Learning Solutions. Moving on to numeral 3, open session. We talked about that. B, communications. 1, comments from the Board of Directors. Mr. Jackson?
I have no comment.
Ms. Campos?
No comment.
Mr. Teeple?
No comment.
Ms. Trichet?
No comment.
And Mr. Haney, no comment. 2, comments from the interim executive director.
No comment.
All right. C, comments from the audience on items not on the agenda. The public, including public attending a teleconference location, are invited to attend the board to address the board regarding items not listed on the agenda. No individual presentation shall be for more than 3 minutes, and the total time for this purpose shall not exceed 15 minutes. Ordinarily, board members will not respond to presentations, and no action can be taken. However, the board may give direction to staff following a presentation. Please turn your comment card into the board secretary prior to this agenda item. Do we have any secretary? Okay. D.
I thought Rachel was running over there to put a card in real quick.
Thought she might have been.
Just Fernando.
Just Fernando.
And does our charter require audio only or audio and video there? I think it's audio only. Just teleconferencing.
It's the bylaws.
Oh yeah. Is it audio only there?
I would have to.
Yeah, no, I understood. I'm just saying, for simplicity purposes and meetings like this where it's not expected there'll be a high level of interactivity, maybe audio only. So we still meet the requirements without having to burden on the staff to, for the production necessarily. Just a thought.
I'll take a look and see.
Duly noted.
Let me look at your bylaws and see what it says.
Don't forget your constituents in YouTube Landia.
I'm considering them specifically.
That's what I thought. D, items for discussion and or action. 1, memorandum of understanding, MOU, with CUSD regarding NOV. components and expectations and/or cures. The board will be asked to consider approval of the MOU and the Capistrano Unified School District, CUSD, identifying timelines and cures for components of the NOV in lieu of revocation, presented by Kathleen Doherty.
Given the situation right this second, I'm going to suggest that this item be dismissed, and that because the board has already authorized you to sign on behalf of the board for revisions to the MOU.
Okay, do I have a motion to strike this from the agenda?
That's negotiate and sign, is that right? Negotiate and approve? Okay.
I'll move to strike this.
Do I have a second?
I second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? This motion passes unanimously. Roman numeral 4, adjournment. It is recommended the Board of Directors adjourn the special meeting for July 16th, 2018. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Okay, and a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? This motion passes unanimously. The meeting is adjourned at 8:03 p.m.